I am Kyrie Caver, 6th grade class 2018. I need you to invest in my future. Thank you.
I'm Harry Douglas with the Atlanta Falcons. In my hometown, great things are happening in Clayton County.
Hello, I'm Cora Williams.
And I'm David Waller, and this is Clayton County Schools Today. School is back in session, and it's the beginning of a banner year for our system. We'll have the details of opening day. Our partners in education have never been such an important part of our system. We'll show you how they helped guarantee our students a great start to the school year. And our days of probationary accreditation are over now as we begin our first year since 2007 as a fully accredited clear status system. We'll take you to the celebration. These stories are coming right up on Clayton County Schools Today. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to our first program of the 2011-2012 school year.
The classrooms are full and the new year promises to be the best so far. That excitement was in the air right from day one. The buses were rolling before dawn, collecting a large part of the more than 50,000 students who will spend the next 9 months learning and growing in our schools. This year's Day One celebration included a record number of community, business, and school leaders. They were there to welcome our students and to pass out a few supplies that will help the students get off to a great start. Among those shaking hands, passing out smiles, was Superintendent Dr. Ed Heatley. Once at school, students were helped to their new classrooms. Most of them knew where to go because they attended open house events the week before the beginning of school. There were a few jittery nerves, especially for those just getting started or moving up to a new school. But there were also plenty of adults and upperclassmen to help make sure everybody found their way. All of our schools held open house before the new year began. You are looking at some of the scenes from Point South Middle School. This is a very big year for 6th graders as they make the transition from elementary school. 6th grade means no more hand-holding, and that now these young men and women need to start learning to stand on their own. It is the same for high school freshmen, as you can see from these pictures from Jonesboro High School. The move to high school was another big one, and for some of these students, it means the beginning of their last year of high school. We wish all these students the best of luck and encourage them to study hard and their parents to stay involved in their lives as the year goes on.
Even before the first day, we were overwhelmed by the outpouring of support from you, the community. The Back to School Bash has become a tradition here in Clayton County. It's sponsored annually by Chick-fil-A. The locally owned restaurant chain began collecting school supplies for our students way back in July. The Saturday before the beginning of school, they threw a big party for the community and passed out those school supplies. They included pencils, paper, notebooks, and dry erase pens. Chick-fil-A also made sure that there were a lot of fun things to do at the bash, including the ever-popular bounce houses and moonwalks.
The Homeless Education Center also hosted their back-to-school event. They make sure these special group of students has the supplies they need. The supplies here are a little more extensive, including book bags and backpacks, uniforms, and information of local services available to our homeless students. They also grill up some hot dogs to make the day a little more fun. This event begins before the Back to School Bash in Jonesboro, so students who want to attend both can.
The Clayton County Sheriff's Office has become one of our most important community partners. They too were giving out school supplies to our students and giving parents a little peace of mind at the same time. The sheriff hosted an event the Saturday before school began at the beach. Again, there were lots of ways for the little ones to have fun, but this event also provided free identification kits to parents. The kits, which were made possible by the Freemasons, included a picture of the child, their fingerprints, and a DNA sample. If there's an emergency involving a child, this information could prove invaluable.
The Clayton County Police Department also welcomed students to a back-to-school event at the Jim Huey Recreation Center. Again, there were a lot of fun things to do and free school supplies. But this event also features free health screenings and radio station V103. In addition to the Clayton County Police Department, this event was also sponsored by AmeriGroup Community Care, and we thank them for their support. It's not just the students who enjoyed a few freebies during that first week of August. The teachers got a few treats of their own.
The Morrow Walmart Supercenter welcomed teachers from 3 district schools back to the classroom as pre-planning sessions were being held throughout the county. Teachers from Morrow Elementary, Babb Middle School, and Forest Park High School converged on Babb Middle Cafeteria and were issued bags with classroom supplies, and they were served lunch prepared by the Walmart staff. It was a nice break from the rigors that are always associated with pre-planning, and we can always count on Walmart for their support. Always. North Clayton High School Principal James Wilburn kicked off a pizza party that was brought to his school during pre-planning. The Italian feast was courtesy of Southwest Airlines and its subsidiary, Airtran Airways, to welcome teachers back to the classroom. Pizza and school planners were given to the teachers as part of the airline's first joint Atlanta-focused community appreciation program, and that program is called Random Acts of Coolness.
We have quite a few appointments that were made over the summer to tell you about.
Harold Walker, who was named the new Director of Transportation. He was previously the Director of Transportation for Atlanta Public Schools.
Deidre Brown is the new Coordinator of Transportation.
Katrina West is the new Director of Special Education. She previously worked as the Education Coordinator for Atlanta Public Schools.
Dr. Pamela Pitts is the new Principal at Morrow High School. She previously was an assistant principal at Riverdale High School.
Monique Drury is the new principal at Mount Zion High School. She was an assistant principal at North Clayton High School.
John Holloway is now the SPLOST administrator. He comes to us from the private sector.
The new athletic directors include Charles Battle at Mount Zion High School, Arthur Carver at Lovejoy High School, Tommy Ector at Riverdale High School, Michael House at Jonesboro High School, Barry Kincaid at Mundy's Mill High School, Henry Laws at North Clayton High School, Jarrett Laws at Drew High School, Greg Kirkland at Morrow High, and Larry Mortensen at Forest Park High.
Karen Murner, formerly principal at Georgia College Early College, was named principal of Rexmill Middle School.
Jeannie Richmond Lynch, formerly assistant principal at Swint Elementary School, was named principal of Haney Elementary.
Dennis Wilkinson, formerly assistant principal of Roberts Middle School, was named principal of Anderson Elementary.
Ebony Chillis, formerly a teacher at Arabia Mountain High School with DeKalb County Schools, was named coordinator of CTAE.
And Russell Keith, formerly assistant principal at Sequoia Middle School, was named principal of Kendrick Middle School.
And that's going to do it for us for August, but there's a lot going on, and we'll have the latest news for you in September.
We'll see you then. Have a good month.